Yes, yes. Episode 4, SJ Gets Down. With my good friend Ken and co-host.
Hey y'all, how you doing?
Hi Ken. You enjoying the spring beautiful weather we're having here in Oregon?
Absolutely. To see people, the smiles on their faces, out and about, it's a wonderful thing.
It's funny because sometimes I don't see my neighbor for 8 months and then all of a sudden they come out and you're like, oh wow, you're alive. And it is strange, right?
No doubt, being in the Northwest, folks tend to disappear after Halloween until
It's
Memorial
true.
Day for the
It's
most
true.
part.
It's like they find their cave and go away. Yeah, right on. All right, episode 4, Death by 1,000 Paper Cuts.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts. This is going to be
Killing
so
me
much
softly.
Killing me softly. Oh, for the Roberta Flack fans out there.
Absolutely. You know that's going on my playlist. So have you ever found yourself wanting to cry over a to-go order? Okay,
Yeah.
in this case, they forget my green sauce. And by the way, my breakfast burrito does not go well without the green sauce.
Major
It's
infraction
delivered,
when they
and,
forget.
and when you're ordering it online and you're like, it's delivered, you're like, please include. And then you call the place and say, please include. And then it gets here and it's not there. That hurts a little bit. That's a little paper cut.
Absolutely. And if you're having a bad morning, that's pretty much the summit of all the things
That are about to
cutting you.
come.
Absolutely.
Well, that could be a precursor too.
There was that too.
Or I'm going to work and I get in my car and maybe one of my younger but older children have borrowed it. And I get in and I literally have 1 mile of gas. The gas light's on. I look at the trip computer and it's like 1 mile. That sucks. I'm on time. I'm going to have a great morning. My green sauce is not there. I get in my car. I got 1 mile. So now I'm going to be late, probably. I might get stuck behind a train. That's also,
On the side of
that's
town,
probably
I
going to
can see
happen
that.
after what's happening now. So there we go.
You gotta love that. I would love to see the expression on your face, especially when you don't get the green sauce.
I almost don't want to eat it. I'm that upset. The green sauce is so good. And
Yes, it is.
you've already been stabbed like 999 times that week. You know what I'm saying? This could put you over the edge.
Absolutely.
We're not sure.
And then you have to go get gas because
So that's 1001. And you're breathing in the car. And you're like, okay, this is going to be a great day. Yeah, well, we'll see.
Okay.
I want to share like how everybody deals with this. Obviously, that's why we're talking about it. How frustrating life can be, right?
Absolutely.
On a day-to-day basis, on a second to second, minute to hour, sometimes hours to hours.
Walk us through one of these.
All right, I want to share a recent story of Death by 1,000, and this was just yesterday. So I woke up in the morning. All right, how am I going to do this? Okay, I know.
This is gonna be
Just
fun.
bear with me. Just
gonna be
bear
fun,
with me,
people.
people. Just bear with me. I love you. You've all been through this. Okay, so I went to the store 3 days ago because I needed new shampoo. And I actually bought the shampoo. And it wasn't super expensive, but it was not super cheap. So I washed my hair with it the day before and the day before that. And every time it's super greasy. Do you notice how I'm wearing a baseball cap today?
That you are.
If I show you, I wash my hair every day because of the shampoo and conditioner. It just leaves like a film of grease on your hair. And I don't want to wash my hair every day. I want to shower every day. I'm a massage therapist, but I don't want to wash my hair every day. It's not good for it, number one. So I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror, and I'm like, dang. Very nicely. And yeah, I got to wash my hair. What was that?
Oh, one of those big flies that likes to
Oh, there you
buzz.
go. It's perfect. It's
Yes,
perfect for the story.
exactly.
Yeah. Next, a big mosquito's going to come in and bite you right on the
Oh,
cheek.
absolutely. And they know that I have really good hearing, so that frequency is just, are you kidding
Are you
me?
serious? Oh, yeah. And you're also allergic? Yeah. Okay.
But not the flies, that was a fly.
Oh, that was a
big-
fly. That looked like a bee.
No,
That's a
mine's
big
just
ass
one of those
fly.
big flies that makes that.
We don't have big flies in Oregon.
Yes, they do. We have plenty up the hill.
We call them horse flies in Texas.
Okay.
All
Yes.
right. Anyway, back to the story. All right, so it's in the morning. I'm getting up. I'm already tired. I didn't sleep well the night before because the world is crazy right now, and I don't know what's going on the planet. So my hair is greasy. All right, so I put it up in this crazy bun. I try and spray some dry shampoo on it, but I'm out. Where's my bottle? I'm gonna show you. My favorite dry shampoo. It's out. Okay, I'm fine. So I go to work. I'm expecting 2 insurance checks, and they don't come. And I've got like 20 minutes. So I call the place that's supposed to send them. It's the same insurance company that I've been dealing with forever, that I bitched about you forever. I talked to a guy that I couldn't really understand very well, but he said they were denied. I'm talking about 6 weeks where I didn't get a letter. No one called me. As far as I know, if I never would have picked the phone up, nothing would have ever happened in the whole world. Does that make sense?
Sounds very annoying.
No communication. Just not, hey, this doesn't look right. Nothing. For 6 weeks. Okay. All right. Well, I got my greasy hair. Okay. I didn't get paid. So anyway, so there was that. So I get home. I lock myself out of the house, crawl through a window. That's fine. I get in. At this point, I just need some deep breaths. I've had a day already.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go take a shower because my hair is greasy because the shampoo I bought sucks. I take a shower and I come out. I grab a clean towel and it smells like cat pee, and I'm not fucking kidding you.
Oh, I believe it.
And I smelled it.
Yeah.
I always smell towels.
So hilarious.
Yeah, I did. I did a towel and smell check. Because at this point, it's like the whole world's gonna explode. So I ate dinner. I watched a good Greek series on Netflix. The dub is really bad, but things are starting to look up, Ken. At this point, my hair's clean with a fresh towel. Yeah, so that's cool. All right, so now I have to pay my phone bill because it's due at midnight. So I get online to pay on my phone to pay it, and I can't get on my phone. So I go on my laptop. And after an hour and a half of being able to, well, I was able to sign on. I wasn't able to download or look at any bill and figure out what was going on. I also wasn't able to hit pay this bill and have it pay the amount I wanted. That's another paper cut. Anyway, so yeah, it's 11:45 at night, and I clicked the button. So we're all good, I think. And my phone's on today. I'm paying for 4 other phones. I worked a really long day yesterday too. And normally some of the stuff wouldn't be a big deal. My hair, actually, that's not a big deal. It was just an end to another thing. And then the computer thing, cookies and pop-ups. Cookies and pop-ups were the reason why it took me an hour. For some reason, the setting on my laptop wasn't set right for cookies and pop-ups. That's why I couldn't get into where I needed to go. Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely.
But the thing is, I was just on it the other day and was able to go where I needed to go. So, did something happen? I swear I didn't click anything, by the way.
Yeah, but that's why this is 1001 paper cuts. Because a lot of things just can't be explained. But it sure does frustrate the hell out of us.
My little dog baby, at the end of the night, I was so tired. I laid down, and she lays like a cat at the top of your head on a pillow. Aww. She was and I was like, oh, perfect. I can't sleep.
That's so beautiful.
I know, it was good. All right, share your misery, your little tiny micro stresses.
Well, you know, this almost, I did this about 2 or 3 days ago, and thinking to myself, gee whiz, I could have a story for every day this week, or multiple. But let's start with Monday, since I actually have this written down. So the first thing in the morning, because I'm on the job market, so my first task is to look for jobs. And this particular morning, I discovered that 3 of the jobs I applied for, I was told they won't be filling those positions. It's like, great.
Okay, what does that mean?
Well, it just means that it was a ghost job, basically. Or they probably looked around and said, okay, we see what's out there, but we're really not interested in hiring anyone. Or maybe we just put it out there to see, gee, if we did offer this position, what's the talent pool out there?
Right.
Which is just like...
Or they're worried about the economy or anything else.
All sorts of things. It's just really frustrating, especially when they give you a sense that maybe you have a chance to get this. But alas, it's okay. I was like, okay, I'm already cranky. Then I've been telling you how I've been trying to replace my devices for the last month or so. And this is like attempt number 4. And keep a long story short, this took me down in an even deeper rabbit hole before. And after 4 attempts...
After the one I talked to you about?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, geez.
I still have...
You were on that phone for
Absolutely.
hours.
I was on the phone for another 45 minutes to an hour. And I still don't have any new devices coming. And then I have my shopping list. I'm going to go shopping and do my errands. I think I could buy Mart, Safeway, and somewhere else. And I think 3/4 of the things I was looking for were completely out of stock. Just, are you kidding me? This is a supermarket. This is Mart. Yes, another paper cut.
That hurts. That hurts because they add up.
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead.
When I go to the dispo,
They add up.
when I go to the dispo,
One is not bad.
Yeah.
They just keep piling up. Okay, go ahead.
absolutely. I go to the dispo, figured for some stress relief, and because it's been 420 recently, they're pretty much bone dry out of all reasonable options, as far as recently priced options, I should say.
And as the day that you have had,
Absolutely. It's
you were
just like,
hoping to get a little something.
absolutely something. And the guy, even the bud tender, was embarrassed. He said, yeah, I know, this is pathetic, even for us even. I'm like, yeah, I said, it's that kind of day. And okay, after I walk out of there, I figure I'll go home.
You weren't determined to go to another?
I was just at this, I got what I needed, something sufficient to tide me over.
I gotcha. All right. Fair enough.
So I go home figuring, okay, this has been just a weird day. I'm going to play a little Golf Plus. This is VR golf for folks that don't know that. And turn on my headset. And of course, it has a lengthy update that takes 40 minutes to cycle through before I can play. And I'm just like, yeah, it's just going to be that kind of day. So that's my story for my Monday.
I'm pretty sure everyone has had a million of these plus a million more. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is why I love this topic. I'm going to do a rapid fire 10 of my worst paper cuts.
Let's hear it.
All right. Number 1, usernames, passwords, CAPTCHAs. Ken, I can't see the motorcycles. Can you see the streetlights or the bridges?
How many squares are a bus?
Exactly. And what if it's like in half? Or the light is in one, but there's a little corner in the, do you hit that one too? I'm actually asking you.
Yeah.
So you hit everything.
Absolutely.
So even if the fender of the motorcycle is over 1 square, you hit that square.
Yes, indeed.
That's why mine don't work. Okay. Well,
But it's frustrating. It took me how long to figure that out, and I'm not sure if I'm still right as far as that goes.
Okay, but Kent, now my account is under review. 2, empty shampoo bottles or anything empty that should be thrown away. 3, you ran over a nail and you have to get new tires again because you just ran over a metal object the month before, or vice versa. Number 4, you leave your keys at work or you lock yourself out of your house. You have to climb through a window, if you're lucky, or call a friend that has an extra key. That's happened a few times. 5, okay, we're going back to the gas. Your asshole teenagers, now they're young adults, borrowed your car the night before you're heading out to work in the morning. You realize you have 2 miles till you run out of gas. This happened more than, I would say, 20 times. 6, holding for customer service because their chat box is stupid. Or even worse, you get a chat box when calling customer service that doesn't understand anything and sends you in a loop, or you spend an hour trying to talk to a human or even a robot. But the robots never work. And it's the loop to loop, which, ultimately will never get you where you need to be. 7, your carry-on luggage is 2 inches too big, so you have to pay $45. Number 8, your dog pees on the floor when the outside door to pee is 100% open. Number 9, you order yummy delivery and they forgot the sauce. As I mentioned earlier, that's a big one for me. Number 10, the wrecked, locked grocery cart wheel. And you have a lot of shopping to do. And there's no other cart. So you just have to take it. And everybody's looking at you as you down the aisle.
That's so awesome.
Google Maps. Okay, I don't know.
Bonus.
Google Maps. You're in another country, state, city, and they take you somewhere else, or the longest, weirdest route, and there's construction or a dead end. They've actually taken me in loops too.
Wow, that's a pretty good list.
The only good thing about Google Maps when you're out of the country is sometimes, especially if you're walking, you might come across a guy that has a pig on a spit and you get the best tacos, pork tacos you've ever had.
Now I love the
Just
sound
saying.
of that. That sounds
Yeah,
so
I mean,
yum.
that's not a bad route.
No, hell
When
no.
walking. When driving and you come to a dead end, it sucks. But yeah, they're getting there.
Okay.
I was just saying, it's
Yeah.
a paper cut.
No
It's
doubt.
not anything huge. It's a paper cut. All right, what's your top 10? Rapid fire. Go.
Okay, rapid fire. Let me do this. Okay, number one, job applications that require you to fill out the same information that's already in your resume. And also, the employer requires you to attach to the form. And then they have this lengthy homework assignment as an added bonus for you as part of your application process. Lovely. Two, streaming platforms and their endless login and authorization loops, which we all know too well, parallels to what you were just talking about. Number three, along those lines, a need for too many streaming platforms in order to watch your favorite teams, shows, or movies.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Number four, apps and their erratic behaviors. You all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, we do.
Indeed. Number five, online deals that make you jump through endless hoops only to find out the deal isn't as good as advertised. Number six, dealing with any employment office or agency. Can't even begin to detail that nuisance. Number seven, online returns to get a refund or an exchange. We've all been through that nightmare.
Oh, we have. Oh, we have.
Okay, number eight, as I mentioned before, going to the market and everything you are looking for is either sold in bulk or it's not there. You just need one particular thing.
Right.
I don't need enough for an army, people. I just need one set of toilet paper, not for the next 6 months. Right? Number nine, in-home appointments that say there's a 9 to 5 window
Oh my
for them to
gosh.
show up, and then they arrive at 4:45 if you've been sitting there looking like an idiot all day waiting for them.
Oh, I got something to say about that.
I know you do.
Oh,
And then number 10, lastly, and you can relate to this as well, clients who consistently cancel and reschedule meetings for no good reason.
oh, they don't even give you a reason.
Or no good, yeah, exactly.
All right, yeah. Just wasn't feeling up to it.
Absolutely. Wanted to go play golf, or maybe had too many adult beverages, but they didn't let you in on the joke.
Oh, that's too bad. All right.
And that was fun.
Yeah, that was totally fun. Really quick on the 9 to 5 window. It's usually the guys that come to fix things. Right?
Me.
Anybody who comes over to fix anything. So I'm going to give you a tip, and I'm going to give everybody else a tip. So what you do, and you ask, when are they coming? By 9 to 5, I'll be here all day. And then the day before they come, call not early morning. Call like 3 o'clock your time, 3 o'clock. And hopefully the cool gal or guy answering the phone will be like, he's scheduled to be there at 4:30. He could be a little early, but he could be there at 4:45. But at least that way you're not there from 9 to 5. Yeah. All right.
Like it.
I had to put that out.
I love it.
All right. I always like to talk about a little bit of the health stuff when we're talking about our topics. Macro stresses versus micro stresses.
Let's hear it.
I know. What do you think?
Oh, you're asking me a question.
Yeah, if you have a day where you have 2 paper cuts, are you pretty much okay? How many paper cuts does it take where you start feeling like your blood pressure go up, where your mood changes?
Well, I think when you're already stressed to begin with, or you've just been having a bad week, and you stumble into one of these days we're talking about, where there's just all these little micro frustrations, aggressions, whatever the case may be, I find that's the most challenging part, where you're already flustered, and all of a sudden, as they say, everything that can go wrong does go wrong.
Thank you. The reason why I asked Ken is because I was looking up, are there doctors that do stress research? Obviously there are. There's a guy named Dr. David Rock who actually studies the micro stresses. They're the stresses that chip away at your mental bandwidth. I love that. I love that too. Because they happen so quickly in the course of a day, micro stresses can fly under the radar of our fight to flight. So think about that. So they're not big enough for everything to go full blast, but they actually take a significant toll. You get it?
Yeah, totally.
So while our brains barely register the micro stresses, as they start increasing, they can increase our blood pressure, heart rate, trigger hormonal or metabolic changes. They accrue. One on top of the other can begin to wear you down. So let's take a minute. I just want to say, can we all take a minute and breathe when this stuff happens?
Absolutely. And there's a lot of these obstacles and impediments that pop up daily that prevent us from achieving true bliss.
Exactly. And we're all just trying to get ahead and do the right thing and be good people. So there we go. So Buddhism, Ken, you know, I got a little Buddhism in me.
That you do.
This is how they would take on a death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Let's hear it.
All right. AKA little stresses, micro stresses. Okay, number 1, attachment equals suffering. That's called dukkha. Dukkha. In Buddhism, suffering doesn't just come from big tragedies. It comes from clinging to things being a certain way. This includes expectations like people should answer me the right way. My plan should go smoothly. This latte should not spill. I should get my change back. My grocery bag should not rip in the parking lot. Each unmet expectation is a little paper cut or form of dukkha or suffering that arises when reality doesn't match our desires. Number 2, mindfulness reveals the pattern. Buddhism teaches that awareness is everything. Absolutely, right?
Yes.
When you bring mindfulness to even the small annoyances, you start to see how you get activated, where your ego gets activated, how much tension you're carrying. Most of these things pass on their own if you let them. And I was just thinking for a minute about the crazy drivers. That's a paper cut. But
Yes,
they've had 999 that week. Somebody cut them off, and that's why you get the guy being horrible. Just know that it will pass. So instead of reacting to every little cut, just look at it. Doesn't mean you push it away. It just means you don't need to add extra suffering and spiral in reaction. Number 3, compassion over judgment. Buddhism emphasizes self-compassion, not shaming yourself for being overwhelmed by little things, because we all get that way. Healing isn't just about fixing the outside world. It's also about shifting your inner lens. And I was just going to say a good mantra when you're starting to feel upset, annoyed, pissed off, sad, disconnected, you're in a paper cut spiral. Why would I get upset over something I can't control?
It's very true.
Yeah.
Always. But yet, here we are on a daily basis.
So Ken, do you like that mantra?
I know that was very cool.
Why would I get upset over things I cannot control? And why do we?
I think that is the mystery to unlock when it comes to why there are 1,000 paper cuts and why they frustrate us so much.
And do you have a mantra?
I don't know if I have a mantra, but I definitely have a method as far as dealing with it. I think in terms of not completely melting down when this happens.
Yeah.
You know, to one, take the deep breaths, the cliche way. Okay, take some deep breaths.
No, but it's true.
But it's very true.
Very true.
But kind of going back along the lines of what you were saying, in terms of having empathy and compassion, right? Don't take it out on others. And do realize that, yes, this is a day of a lot of paper cuts and problems and frustrations, but you can always wake up the next day and hopefully it's going to be a better day. And just be positive that way and not be overwhelmed by it all. Not beat yourself up over these frustrating days.
Exactly.
Because, as you say, there's only so much you can
You
do.
control.
To neutralize the negative energy that comes from these type of frustrations.
Yeah. I know there's people that take things out on strangers. Maybe that's the moral of the story. All you people that take things out on people you don't know, just be nice.
Absolutely. That's a wonderful way to explain that journey as far as where you can go with it. I love it.
All right. I'm going to end this with the SJ spoken word. Very short, but something fun. Sometimes it's not about the deep trauma. Sometimes it's about those 1,000 paper cuts that stack up. Say it out loud. This email will not be the end of me.
This email will not be the end of me.
This typo is not a character flaw.
This typo is not a character flaw.
This day is not going to go to hell because my grocery bag handle broke in the parking lot.
This day's not going to go to hell because my grocery handles didn't break in the parking lot. My bag shattered.
Or they broke. Or my bag shattered. Or my beer shattered.
Beer shattered, yes.
My self-worth is not judged by the person that cut me off on my way to work.
My self-worth is not judged by the asshole who cut me off on the way to work.
These things will pass.
These things will most definitely pass.
Okay, and remember, you guys, don't get upset over things you can't control. Yes, we did it.
Okay, fantastico.
Did that feel like a paper cut?
As far as doing this, no, I felt like it was really fun.
Cathartic to talk about.
Most definitely.
The tiny little cuts.
Wonderful thing.
And how to handle them. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. So episode 5, we're going to talk about the mall. Is it dead? You know what I'm talking about, the mall, like the shopping mall, like Glamour Shot, Spencer's, Journeys.
Oh, this is going to be so much
Maybe
fun.
there's a Macy's in there.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, you might have a Bloomingdale's.
Orange Julius.
Orange Julius, always. What's the pretzel place?
I can't.
Wetzer's Pretzels.
Yes, indeed.
And there's always the food court.
Yes, indeed.
The
Sbarro's.
food court.
Panda Express.
Yeah, episode 5. The mall is dead. You guys aren't calling in right now, so I'm just going to say this again. Please call the SJ hotline about any mall story, anything you want to share about the mall. If you think it's dead, if it's not dead, any advice you give, anything at all. You got 3 minutes. That's because the voicemail's like 3 minutes long.
That's probably the right length.
And you got to call 503-683-2006. 2006. Did I say sex?
Hey.
Let me do that.
No, I think that was good.
Okay.
Just say it one more time.
Let me do that over.
Yeah, no, just say it.
503-683-2006.
Please, people, call in. We want to hear your confessions.
Yeah. Look out for the Death by 1,000 Paper Cuts playlist on Spotify. Ken and I will put up for you guys.
This is going to be so much fun, folks.
It'll be so much fun. Love you.
The
Thanks for
journey
tuning
continues.
in. Here we go. Episode 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much. SJ Gets Down is wrapping it up.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And check out Foxtrot, Get a Foxhole as well, my other podcast.
That's right, my homie's Foxhole. Did I say my homie's Foxhole?
Yeah. We're having all kinds of fun up in here, people.
Oh boy. Well, that's something. Yeah. All right.
Peace out, y'all. See y'all soon.
Yeah, be good. Stay calm. Take a breath.